So using X and Y intercepts to graph is a pretty quick way to get a good idea of where a linear equation is going to go. So to graph by intercepts, first note that intercepts occur where a line intercepts a specific axis. Like every straight line you have crosses the x-axis at some point and the y-axis at some point in this case. So where it crosses the x-axis, the y-coordinate always is going to be 0 because you've gone down from y equals 4, y equals 3, y equals 2, y equals 1, y equals 0. It always occurs where the y-coordinate is 0. And likewise, the y-intercept occurs where x equals 0. So to find the y-intercept, we'll solve the equation when we plug 0 in for x. Should be quick steps because if you plug in 0, 2 times 0 makes nothing. So didn't have to do anything there. Just had to divide by 3 to get y equals 4. There's our first intercept. At x equals 0, y equals 4. I can't count. There we go. And that's a dot that's going to be on your graph. So we got the y-intercept, now we got to find the x-intercept. And again, the graph intercepts the x-axis where the y-coordinate equals 0. So we'll plug in a 0 in for y. Oh, it's not equal to 0, is it? It's equal to 12. I copied that down wrong. So we plug in a 0 in for y, and then just like before, we'll solve that equation. We get x equals 6. So that means we're going to intercept the x-axis at the 6 coordinate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere over here. And that's it. Grab yourself a ruler, make a straight line because every other dot is going to land somewhere on those lines. As long as you have 2 points, you can graph a straight line. If you want to know a quicker way to do this, once you get the hang of it, intercepts always occur by plugging in a 0. So to find the y-intercept, cover up this with your finger, 2x. You've got 3y equals 12 left over in your equation. Solve that, and you get your y-intercept. Cover up 3y with your finger. Pretend it's not even there. You've got 2x equals 12. Solve that equation by dividing by 2. You've got x equals 6. That's the x-coordinate. And so some teachers call that cover up because you can just physically put your finger over one of the whole variables and its coefficient and solve.